Yo, what's going on, guys and gals? This is Adam, and this is my Alien Covenant review. No spoilers in the beginning, of course, but I will get to them later on. Okay, the first question that everyone wants to know is Alien Covenant better than Prometheus? To answer that, yes it is on every level. The suspense is felt throughout. The gory scenes of the film look painful and just plain out agonizing. The visuals and special effects are amazing as you would expect from a Ridley Scott film. The aliens look just as awesome and menacing as ever. They are quick, scary, and just look like something you don't want to F with. The story of the movie makes Alien Covenant a very, very dark movie, and probably the darkest of the franchise. You actually care about the characters and you feel sorry for what's about to happen, but it is a sci-fi horror, so it is expected.
Where is it?
The story plot goes that a colony ship known as the Covenant and its crew is headed to a faraway planet for a colonization mission, the largest in its history, with over 2,000 colonists on board. Somehow along the way they come across a new paradise planet and they check it out, only to find out that it is too good to be true, and they end up fighting for survival against an unknown alien life form. Alien Covenant answers a lot of questions that Prometheus had left us with, but now leaves us with newer questions that we will have to wait till the next installment for the answer. Now, after saying that, there are still some questions that plague us after Prometheus, and Alien Covenant does not answer them nor even acknowledge it. There were parts where I wish they got into more depth and detail.
How do you mean?
And now I'm just thinking, are they not going to answer the biggest question from Prometheus? Are they really just going to ignore it after a full-on movie about it? And quite frankly, they do. Well, then again, maybe it can be answered in the next installment, but it looks highly, highly doubtful. Okay, now to the spoiler section. So if you do not want anything spoiled, go ahead and pause the video, watch it, come back, and then just play it. Alright, you guys are still here? Okay. Alright, first I'm going to get to James Franco. He was only in the film for like 1 minute tops. I mean, I understand he wasn't marketed in this film or anything like that, but I don't know, it just felt weird for him to be, I guess, like a cameo in the movie. I'm pretty sure he got that cameo from Danny McBride, you know? So it's cool though. The biggest twist of all though was that David was experimenting on anything he could get his hands on, and that was insane. That AI is just freaking nuts. He's just, I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. He claimed to love Shaw, but as it turns out, that her birth to whatever she gave looked the worst. Hers looked nasty as shit. Her stomach, or her whole midsection, was just opened up, you know, and David just kept her there. And at the end of the movie, I knew it was David. I didn't think, I mean, you could kind of get that vibe already. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who got that. We all knew because Walter, his skin healed when David punctured his neck. And then when we go to see quote unquote Walter again, his wounds weren't healing. So that was a big giveaway as well. I just feel bad for all the couples in this movie. At first I felt bad for single people because it looked like if you're single you couldn't get on the Covenant ship because you have no partner to colonize with, you know what I mean? And but I started feeling bad for the couples because it just looked like their partners were just dying one by one, and then eventually the whole crew just died, you know? Even at the end, David says that both Danny McBride's character and the female lead died in like I guess a solar flare or whatever. I forgot what it was, but he said they died, so that sucks, you know. And this was the first movie in the Alien franchise that had two AIs, and it was pretty crazy to see both of them interact with each other, and both of them actually to be, I wouldn't say the same model, but similar. It was really cool to see them interact with each other. The thing that bugged me though was that they didn't get to the engineer storyline. That part bugged the hell out of me because I wanted to know more about it, but they didn't get to it at all, and that kind of I felt like I was just left unanswered right there. And David killed everyone on that Paradise Planet, so I kind of highly doubt we're gonna get an answer in the future. And David is left alone with 2,000, or no less, because I forgot about that solar storm. He's gonna be left with 1,000 something colonists that he could basically experiment on, and that shit sucks, you know. And I think this is the first Alien movie to not have a happy ending. I wouldn't say happy ending, but an ending that just seemed so dark. Because with David having those face huggers on the ship now, on Covenant, and we all know he's gonna experiment on anybody he could get his hands on. And that's just insane how David just became this mentally obsessed AI that all he wants to do is create. And he sees aliens as his children, which I wonder in the next film if he's gonna have like a crapload of aliens and he's just gonna be like the main villain out of the trilogy. And you would think he learned his lesson in the first movie, but nope, he is just off the rails in this one. And when he said that Shaw died in the crash, I seriously doubted that. I mean, the ship looked like it was intact, so I was wondering how the hell can she die from that crash, you know? If you're a fan of the franchise, this is a must-see movie. If you're on the fence about it, I say go watch this, but be warned that this is a very dark movie and don't expect a fairy tale ending. I'm gonna give this movie a solid 8.5 out of 10. Alright guys, if you guys haven't already subscribed to me, subscribe. And if you haven't already liked the video, like it and share it, and comment below what you guys thought of the movie, and let me know if you liked it, if you hated it, whatever your thoughts are. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.